All right. I have no clue if I'm actually streaming, so let's go find out. Wow, that's crazy. There's like a 20-second delay on it. Okay, but we are live. That's cool. Mute that. Ooh, what's ready? Okay. Hmm. How do I see if someone's watching? I feel like that's important. There we go. Hey, all right, so I can see viewers. Nice. All right, got everything that I need. Let's get world hopped. See how hard it is to get into 330. Nice. Ooh. Okay, so finding out right off the bat that we want to make a change. I think I'm going to set my house to Remington, which means I need an estate agent. So let's just go ahead and go to Falador. And I think the estate agent is here. Where you at, buddy? Relocate. We're going to relocate to Remington. I need money? You want me to pay for real estate? I thought real estate was supposed to be free, man. Whatever happened to free real estate? All right. We need money. 5,000 monies. And let's go move our house to Remington. That's going to let me get to Remington faster and then basically teleport outside of my own house, go into another person's house who actually has the portal that I need, and then use that for free. So teleport outside and let's see what happens. There we go. View advertisement. All right, we got a few more minutes until we're ready to go. So let's just hop into someone's house and see if they have the Barrows teleport. Why? That's a bit weird. Oh, because somebody put a scarecrow there. Okay. So it looks like they don't have the Barrows teleport. Pretty sure Barrows teleport is supposed to be on that thing. But while we get a few minutes before 4 o'clock actually rolls around, let's look it up. Okay, so it looks like it's a specific portal, but these are portals, level 4. Okay, so I should have it. We'll find one that has it, and then it'll be fine. Teleport menu. Barrows right there. All right. We end up right at the door. That is awesome. All right, so on my other screen, I have a Barrows map. And that will let me make sure. Actually, are you able to see that? You are not. Okay, we're going to switch that on another stream in the future, but for now, we'll just do this. Why did that just happen on my screen? Okay. All right, so it looks like from the front door here, we have Darroch, Aram, and Carol, which we're going to do first. And then I took a picture on my phone to know which one to go to first. Never done this, so let's see what happens. Library. All right, so we're going to go Darroch, then Aram, then Carol. So it'll be protect melee. He shoots magic, so we should be fine from that. And then he shoots range. And then it'll be Guthon in the corner, and then Torag and Varrock. So let's see what happens. All right, there it is, 4 o'clock. Starting out with the first stream today. I'm really excited to do this. A little bit nervous, I'll be honest. It has been a very long time since I played RuneScape at a level like this. We're going to go ahead and report somebody immediately for advertising nonsense. Okay, so if you haven't been here before, haven't seen any of the videos or anything like that, today is the first stream after 20 years away from the game. Just gonna jump right into where we left off 20 years ago, which is camping Barrows. So I had been training up my account at that point and never got the chance to do it. Stopped playing RuneScape, joined the military, and then life got in the way. Jobs, family, just everything except for camping a video game all day long. So I'm finally in a position to be able to take that step and maybe lean into full-time streaming. So we're going to do that today. We're going to be green logging Barrows. I'm going to stream every single day from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central Standard Time until Barrows is green logged. Today is the first time I have stepped in here. I don't have any kill count whatsoever. I am going to go find that. Overview. Nope. Is it bosses for Barrows? We're about to find out. It is. So we have 0 achievement there. Where's the collection log? There we go. So 0 obtained, 0 opened. And then we don't have to worry about the combat achievements, but we are going to green log every single one of these. And then what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to give away 1 set of each one of them once we green log it. So it's very likely that I'll get duplicates and I'll sell those duplicates for profit. But the first of every single one of these sets will be saved in my bank. And then once this whole thing is done, I'll go ahead and do another episode where I, give out everything. Give out 1 set to 6 lucky fans. So if you want a set of the Barrows armor, go ahead and get over there and get subscribed. We'll go from there. All right. So like I said, I have not done this before, but I do know that we want to kill Darroch first, which is over here in the corner. And I think we're going to have to pray melee. So let's go over here. And let's make sure we have our air spell set. There we go. All right. Shoveling. Oh, so I should talk to a man first. Where's said man? There should be a mini quest thing. Shades of Morton. So who's this guy that wants to talk to me? Let's run around a bit. Oh, strange old man. It's probably you. It's time. We have a new purpose. All right, so it's just explaining about the brothers. This is probably the little mini quest that we go through, and I think the first time we get a kill, it'll actually give us 20,000 prayer experience. I'm going to go ahead and run through the text real quick. I know we don't care about that. He gave me a book, though. I do like to read. But not this. This is not what I like to read. We're going to leave it there. We're going to hop back over here, and we're just going to get back at it. All right, so it did let us do that. Do I have to wait for him? All right. Oh, I think I searched the sarcophagus. There we go. And yeah, we're going to choose melee here. This is going to be too easy. So I am coming into this with pretty high level armor. So it's kind of silly. Killed him. Let's hop back out. So we'll do Derek. Then we're going to do Aram, which is going to be praying magic. I'm going to disturb your rest all I want there, buddy. You have to die. All right. Prayer is getting drained a lot faster than it should, so I got to pay attention to that so I don't get hit. Yeah, this guy's going to show up on my screen and ruin my life. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Okay, go back up here. This has been really quick. So Carol is going to be ranged. Let's go here. No, okay, so Carol is our one that we're going to go for. So once you get out of one of these 6, one of them is going to be missing. And if I go through that, I'm going to go into the tunnels underneath, and that's where I actually get my loot. So what I'm going to do is skip that one, go to the next one in line, kill him, which is going to be super easy. This one is Guffin. Hello, Guffin. Guthin's armor is actually amazing. He's not taking as much damage as I thought he would. All right, he's dead. Guffin, and then we'll do Torag, which will be this one. This is not going bad for the first one. Not going bad at all. Torag, which will be melee as well. Let's open the sarcophagus. And then do I have auto retaliate on? I'm going to turn it on just in case. Wow, big hits there. So Torag's going to be an easy one to kill. Get off my prayer, man. I don't like you like that. There we go. Easy kills. All right, I think I have one more, and then I can go through the tunnel. The tunnel is going to be the crazy part. Not in terms of combat, but just in terms of not knowing what's going on. All right, and this one is Varric, which is going to be melee as well. I'm pretty sure Varric can hit through armor. So we're going to back up and see what he can hit. He also can get hit really hard by magic, apparently. All right, and they're draining my prayer. So now I think I go back to, which one was it? Carol, which was this one. And we'll go back through here and then be able to go into that center tunnel. All right, this isn't working out so bad. I see I'm not the only one camping this. All right. And then it should allow me to go through here. Yes, I'm fearless. Okay, and I know that I don't remember the reward potential percentage that I have to go for. Also, we need to turn on the Barrows brothers. It's on. Why is it not? That's weird. But we're going to go toward the center. We do need to kill one of these guys. Or several of them, actually. Okay, so I think we have to kill one of the worms and two of the skeletons every time in order to get maximum points, which is this potential right here. And that'll give us the most runes and everything out of the chest. My stats are pretty over-leveled for this, so I should be able to do this pretty quickly. And then I have a strange old lockpick, which will allow me to open doors that I otherwise shouldn't be able to open. So this should be pretty quick. I'm going to see if magic will be faster here. Maybe? Maybe definitely? All right. Hey, both of the boys in here. Both Stevens. Love that you guys are watching. Thank you. I apparently cannot go through that door. Wait, hold on. I thought I had a cool lockpick that let me go through doors. Can I do that? Carol is ranged. Put the... Oh, I have no... Oh, I'm about to sell, guys. There we go. All right. I did not have any prayer points. They've been robbing me. All right, and then I need to kill that skeleton while I'm at it. Carol, you did not put up much of a fight, and I completely sold the whole time. So what's going on here? Is this multi-combat? It is not. I'm hoping I get like the highest thing I can get on the first drop. It would be amazing. Hitting a 1 when he's almost dead. Love that RuneScape RNG. All right, 91%. That should be good. I do think I also need to use my lockpick on the door. All right. Let's see. What the... What is going on here? Wait, do I have to kill one more? No, I don't. Oh, the bolt rack. No, I thought I got one first rip. Oh, that makes me so sad. All right, let's get out of here. The bolt rack is like the worst thing. It gives you nothing worth 40k, but the bolt rack I think is a one of the collection logs. So let's see. First, I have to remember where collection logs are. Barrows, bosses, Barrows. Yeah, we got one. Collection log. So the bolt rack. So we got the least important one, but hey, got one on the first one. That first round luck. All right, we're gonna... Oh, I should have done this the other way. I got to remember how to play the game, first of all. All right, you guys got any questions, or are you cool with what you're watching here? Also, there's like a 15-second delay on any chat that comes through, so just keep that in mind. What is this thing? Strange icon? What is a strange icon? Let's go find out what a strange icon is. Strange icon. Oh, I got to give it to homie to complete the mini quest and get my 20,000 prayer XP, which is only going to take me halfway to my next level, but that's all good. All right, let's go into here. Actually, I want to try to go into the same dude's house. Bang. Easy. Okay. Back to this so I can actually see the chat. All right. Apparently the boys are vibing, so we're good. All right. Going back to Barrows. I'm just going to run them back to back. And we're just going to keep going because I don't think I need more runes. Yeah, I think 10,000 runes will do it. I probably will get way too much loot at some point. All right, where's my strange old man? Looking strange. Yes, I brought you an icon. I'm iconic. That's what I do. I bring icons. Steve, don't make a FIFA joke. All right, where's my prayer XP though? Oh, I did miss something when I went back. Why is this guy arguing? Where's my experience, bro? I'm about to beat a strange old man. Oh, never mind. It's sitting in my inventory. I just didn't know it. Sure, I'll take my free 20,000 experience. All right, here's what I effed up though. We're gonna go back to the house. I also didn't have my defender on last time. All right, look, I'm only selling a little bit, but I haven't died, so no big sellage. All right, that's not what I. Mm. That's my house. You saw the house you just went into, and then watch this house. It's a very different experience. One of those is like in the hood, you know, and the other one is not so much. All right, here's what we need. We're gonna drink from the fiery ornate pool of regeneration. Bang, maxing out all of our stats, and then we'll go over here. All right, I might have trained my account up just a little bit too much because this is seeming like it might be a little easy peasy, you know? All right, so we'll go to whoever this guy is first. I already forgot, but I probably should bring it up so I don't get clapped from the beginning. There we go. How's this for a first stream not knowing what the F I'm doing? All right, where are we at? This is Derek, so it's melee. Hey, Derek. So this staff is called the Twin Flame Staff. It works as both fire and ice, so fire and water basically. It automatically chooses the best spell to take out the target you're going for. So since they're air, I didn't actually have to change it to air. They would have automatically done it. But it also hits the first shot for like really high damage, and the second shot always hits for 40% of the first one, but does not use any extra resources. So it's pretty clutch. All right. Let's do the next one. This one's going to be mage. I'm wondering if I should switch to range for this guy. Let's melee him down a little bit. Melee seems to not be working. Even a little bit. Okay. Jesus. Guy was making me look bad. All right, I do think it's fair I can get rid of most of these sharks and fill those with prayer potions so I don't have to bank as often. Hands rated E for everybody. You're damn right. Steve, I am quite hazardous, if you know what I mean. All right. Let's get out of here. We're going to go to the next one to the south. Wait, that's this one. What are directions? Actually, it might help if I just do this. There we go. And then this guy is Carol, which will be range. Yeah, I definitely have over-leveled this account for this, but it should make green logging it pretty easy. Ooh. Half your health, one hit. I want a two-shot one of these guys. I know I can do it. Just kidding. I need RNGesus to bless me, and I'm not getting blessed. Never mind. All right. Go back to this guy. This one is melee. I love that I'm quite literally grave robbing. Okay, so this is the portal, so that'll be 4. Let's go to 5. Guthan was scared. He left his grave. He wasn't having it. All right, there's an army of men in here. It's a lot more popular than I thought it was going to be. It's either good or bad. That means like every one of these other guys is either streaming the same shit, or it means people actually care about it. So I guess we'll find out. All right, that's done. I'm also going to need a lot more prayer potions than I thought. Let's go ahead and stack up. By the way, Steve, I need you to thank Keegan for me. I know I already did, but I didn't know that you could move your thing around like this and then use your mini map to click it. I just saw him do it. I've been playing RuneScape for 20 something years off and on, and this man's still schooling me. First time playing. He does have like level 3 defense though, so he doesn't like it. He can come 1v1 me. All right, and then who was our guy? Oh, Guthan. That's going to be the hardest part of this, is remembering which one of them ran for his life. And then chasing him. All right. Also, is there any way for me to do this? Yeah, never mind. All right. What's happening to my mouse here? What's up, Skellington? All right, it seems like one other person besides you guys came in here, and then they left because I suck. No, I'm kidding. I am out of prayer potions though, so I should chill out with this. And also stop attacking this guy that I don't need to. What's going on here? So you can only attack, like, because there's no, like, X here. You can only attack one of these guys at a time. But I need to be attacking this man. Also, I need to spam one of these doors. I need this guy to spawn. I'll get a skeleton in the last room. Let's get into the last room. Bye, spider. Oh, I thought the spider followed me. That's a mouse. All right. Hi, Skellington. All right. I think the last guy will come out right now. And I am definitely going to use a lot of food here, because this is Guthan. The lower his health is, the more he's going to hit me for. So we got to kill him quick. Die. Oh, no. We did it. Ooh. That's a tough one. That's a real tough one. In case you were wondering, that was not good. That was not good at all. That was really bad. All right, I'm actually going to roll into this house and then teleport to a bank, which is this way. How does it do some crazy stuff in this game? Let's go to Barrack. You can teleport to a bunch of different locations. You can do all kinds of crafting stuff. It's all kind of wild. All right, I see we got another person on. Thanks for joining. We're going to be green logging Barrows today, start to finish. Haven't played in quite some time. Been about 20 years. Spent about 2 months building up the account, so we are way over leveled for Barrows. But I'm here to have fun, not try real hard. So I think what I should do is start a new tab, put all of our loot in there. It's probably be smart. Let's click to all. Cool. We don't need those. Go over here. I'm probably going to need to either make or buy some more prayer potions as well. So let's just get all those. Let's go to the Grand Exchange. For the Steve that I know played RuneScape, did they have the Grand Exchange around when you played last time? Because when I first started playing, they did not have Grand Exchange, and this was questionable at best. Ooh, see, that's tough. I don't know if we're paying those kind of prices when I can buy this and make it much cheaper. I'm not buying anything, actually. Actually, because I have people watching, I probably should have just went ahead and bought those instead of wasting time, but we'll be all right. You guys can see me. Why do I need a... Oh, okay. I've discarded it. All right, because I have the Herblore cape, which I'm wearing? Question mark? Yes. I can go straight from grimy herbs straight into the vials, which is fantastic, which will save me a little bit of time. It also saves me about 3k per potion. And since we're losing prayer, like it's going out of style, it's probably a good idea to have that. And then let's go get some snape grass. Not Spain grass. We're gonna overpay like crazy because we can. All right. What the? Oh, I pulled the wrong potion out of the bank. Where's my? That's Aventor. Where's my Raynars? Oh, I grabbed the wrong herb. All right, look, those are Aventos. Those are the ones that I grow with farming. These are the ones I should have been using, so I low-key just sold out, but don't worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I never said I knew what the hell I was doing. All right. Now we can put the Snape grass in there. I've got 99 in a skill, and I still don't know what I'm doing. That's pretty awesome. I only made 3 different potion types all the way to 99, but I made 10 mil doing it. There we go. All right, here's the trick of the trade. You go over to this guy. His name's Bob. He decants things. What does that mean? I actually don't know what the definition of that does, but he turns 3-dose stuff into 4-dose stuff, and then it doesn't take up as many inventory slots. So, all right, we got Zach in here now. All right. Let's bring that back out. Oh, the lockpick is going to be in a different spot now. So there's a trick with this. 47 charges remaining. I thought they only had 40 max. That's crazy. Okay. When this gets down to a low level, instead of me selling it, which I can't do, I'm going to get half of the money back from it by alking it, which will be great. Let's go back to here. 5. Let's do one more, and we'll do 2 Quran 1 just to be safe. And then what do I need? I need my shovel. Where's my shovel, man? Did I lose my shovel? Y'all saw me with the shovel earlier, right? Where'd my shovel go? I guess I'm buying a shovel. While we're here, we're going to buy a few. Am I spelling shovel? Oh, because I'm an idiot. It's not a shovel, it's a spade. I need to get better at RuneScape, boys. Kind of trash. All right, and then I need my swaps for melee. That's what I needed. We're gonna try the Fang instead. The Fang is an unreasonably expensive weapon, and it's just sitting in my bank. So let's go ahead and try it. And actually, we will keep that. Yeah, this thing is oh, the price went down. It's only 23 million now. Oh no. The good thing is it doesn't matter because I'm literally never selling that thing no matter what happens. All right, Zach, I know you weren't here earlier, so I'll let you know. I moved my house back to its like original location so that I could steal another person's house to save 2,000 coins per run. And actually, configuration. Oh, I can't do that. I wonder if I can. I was hoping to be able to like quick portal. Nope. All right, let's do this again. Starting here again. Boink. Oh, I have no prayer. I'm straight selling out. What's funny is I was working like a way harder boss today and yesterday, as the Royal Titans, and I was perfectly doing that. And then I get to this super easy boss, and I don't know what the heck I'm doing. By the way, Zach, when you get, I was looking it up earlier, like minimum stats for this. Once you get your melee skills to like the 50s, and you get your magic up to that as well, you should do some runs of this because it's apparently like really possible at those levels to get some good loot. Actually, we're gonna leave chat open because I want to see the loots when they happen. 2, this is Aram, so we'll pray magic. Actually, that takes up half my damn screen. Aram's armor is really expensive, and it's dog doo-doo. He hit me for 15? Guys, I need to get my prayer game together. Start spamming in the chat when I'm an idiot. Just yell idiot in the chat. When this bar is low, just spam idiot. All right. Melee Arabs? Yeah. So guys, Judicator, pretty much everybody else in here is just my buddies. Judicator is the guy that I was running the Royal Titans with. He has been playing RuneScape since before I started 20 years ago, so he's pretty knowledgeable about the game. He's been helping me out quite a bit, so props to our boy. He's been great. Carol is ranged, which means I probably should melee him as well, huh? Let's see. Definitely. Okay, I'm gonna pop one of those off. There's Carol, so now we'll go to Guthan. Forget you, Zach. I thought that. I am stupid. And then Guthan is melee for sure. Okay, so Guthan's gonna be our final one. Judicator, are there any other ones I should be using melee on? Spec weapon for Aaron's and Carol. Okay. I might do the Dragon Dagger. Do I have DDS? I don't know if I did the quest for DDS. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, there you are, bud. Probably want to go ahead and eat after this one. All right, so melee for the other dudes, burn arms with a spec weapon, and Carol. Actually, right. Okay. Well, for now, he's getting schwacked with the Fang. And then this is Varric, which we'll just mage. What's up, buddy? Oh, good hits. Great hits. Maybe we'll 3-tap this guy? We will indeed 3-tap this guy. That was like my best kill yet. All right. And now back to Guthin. Back to here. I love using a spec and hitting really low. It's my favorite thing. Well, this really does want you to take the long way around. It's all right. I need to kill you too. Let's go. Judicator, I see that. I'm gonna write those down right after this because I have a little map in front of me and I don't really like the order that well, so we'll see. So I'll try yours instead. I think Royal Titans is way more fun than Barrows. Also, we're using the lockpick to get through this last one. Oh, wrong button. Swap. That's not what I meant to do. Let's open this. He's going to come out swinging. Oh, no, he's not. What just happened? Do I need to kill him? Or was my stuff really low because I didn't kill him? That was confusing. I didn't think it was going to let me open it. I guess that's the bad part about doing this in a really crowded world. I think I'm going to turn Entity Hider on. Okay. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. You did Calfight Queen? Calfight Queen's crazy. All right, so this time we'll remember to hit from the rejuvenation pool. So I don't go in with no prayer points. From what I hear, if you kill them fast enough, which I should be able to do with what I have, if you kill them fast enough, you shouldn't need to redo your prayer. All right, Judicator, I'm going to go look at what you had. So you said Darok, Aram Carroll, and then Varric. The other two don't matter. Okay. And then according to my map, that means we have number 1. I wish I had my screen shared a little bit different, but I obviously can't do that right now because we're already midstream. But I have other little resources I'm using on my other screen. Also, I still Judicator. I've not done Jad yet. I want the Fire Cape. I've never done it. We're definitely going to put that on the list. Got you. So the goal here is to go ahead and kill the ones you need prayer for, and then by the time you get to the end and don't have any prayer, it doesn't matter. You just use a little bit of food. Cool. I also heard for doing the For just doing collection log, it is okay to just run straight to the final thing because it doesn't affect your loot for that. So let me know if that's true. For the collection log, it doesn't affect your loot; just affects your runes and stuff. All right, so Derek and then Aram and then Carol. So you do Varrock in the top left corner. You make a Y, and then do Torag and Guthrin. Okay, so that'll be easy. I'm over here drawing a map for myself. It's a really easy shape. All right. Great hits. That was max hit. Easy money. Yeah, I think max loot is for the runes, which I'd love to, actually profit from this a little bit or at least break even. But um I believe that if I'm just going for the collection, I don't necessarily need it. And then you said melee this guy, so let's do that. Should have done that after the fight. Save a little. All right. That one's done. Definitely going through quicker now. Let's go. Can I? Oh, here's what else I need to do. Zach, this is for you. Because I know you don't know about this one. Go to Entity Hider, turn it on. Everybody else has disappeared. And that'll just be me. So if you're in a crowded place, especially I know you're still in free-to-play worlds right now, get rid of them. This one is a ranged guy. Oh, okay. So he is the... And then we're going to do Carol up here. Is this Carol? No, this is Varrock, but we're still going to do this one next instead of the other two. See if Judicator's strats are OP or not. And then he's melee. Which means we should swap. The heck? Oh, so it hides the other people, but it doesn't hide the other bosses. That was very scary for a moment. I was like, how am I facing two men? Okay, and then we'll do the bottom. Keegan, welcome. Thanks for joining. All right. How dare I disturb your rest? You're not resting anymore, bro. You're dying. It's different. I know it seems the same at the end. It's got the same result, but... How did I get a max second hit, but not a max first hit? It was a little weird. And this one... Is there any efficient way to kill the skeletons without being bothered by the other guys? Also wish the Twin Flame Staff had a spec, but like also it's already wildly overpowered. It counts as both fire and water runes. It shoots 2 rounds off of one rune. It's got a crazy percentage bonus. Like it's it's already overpowered. All right, Carol is this one. Oh, reading that thing gave me these on the screen, I think. I don't know. Judicator, I'm not going to lie. There is a pretty big delay on chat. So I don't even know what I had said a minute ago to repeat it. So yeah, this is the double tap staff. It's called the Twin Flame Staff. The bosses that I showed you the other night, Zach, that's what you get this from. One part comes from the fire giant. The other one comes from the ice giant. You attach them on a battle staff and you get the Twin Flame Staff. And it's 6 mil now. I bought it when it was 8 mil. But we're going to get another set of these for for me and Judicator later. So we're going to keep running those. I think I told you too. I did a few solo KC on that today, and it was pretty good. All right. Attack skeleton. We'll go this way and get these skeletons out of the way. Hey, Mr. Skellington. I melee you just to save runes. Use all my spec up. Alright. And then let's go kill one more skeleton and a bloodworm. Zach, hurry up and get your stats to 99. I want you to run some bosses with me, dude. You have a week. Get it done. How come I can't... Alright. I don't like that I can't left-click use this lockpick. Alright, we're facing Guthin, I think. No, Carol. Whoops. Oh, I don't have any prayer potions. I need to pay attention to that. All right, later, Judicator. Thanks for coming by and watching, dude. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you some other time for some more bossing. All right, now we're going to loot. That is El Terrible. We've not actually gotten a drop yet. Let's see what our KC... I think we've killed like 3 so far, so I'm not really upset about it, but... Bosses... Barrows... Collection log. Oh, we've gotten 4 kills. Nothing yet, just a bolt rack. So, we're the 49th percentile. I guess that's fine. So this Vitesse guy that I'm going into his house, I've actually used his house before. I used it to get 70 prayer. You walk in the door, hit the bones on that altar there, gives you 4 times the experience. It's pretty grape. All right, let's put this here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Trying to get these into a better spot to like be able to click on them without needing to look at them. By the way, Zach, these are the foods I was talking about. So if I eat the shark and then quickly click on the Karambuan, it'll take the 2 ticks that it takes to eat the piece of food, and then this one will instantly get eaten. So I think this one heals for like 18 and this one heals for 20. So you can heal for 38 really quickly, which if I'm not mistaken is probably more hit points than you currently have. So pretty much full health out of nowhere. All right. I wish this showed, so on a lot of bosses, this will show like how fast you got the kill. But this one doesn't have a time, I guess, since it's so many different ones, but we're just going to keep rocking it. Should probably put the right stuff on. I think I'm going to do it this way. No, Alex, I already ate. Back. All right, I do want to look up what each of these does. I can get rid of Entity Hider. What each armor does, just because I'm going to be using those. And then, what am I doing here? There we go. Back to this guy, which is Aram. He's magic, so we're going to melee him. actually get the swap done before we go in this time. Get our shovel. Open up. Oh, okay. So we're not going to be meleeing him because he's our way in. And then Carol, which we're going to melee as well because he's a ranger. Wait, how did I hit that guy? Did I hit that guy? Was it just happenstance that guy got hit while I was... I'm a little confused. I am Confucian. Entity Hider is making my life difficult right now. It's supposed to be making it easier. What's going on? What's up, Bucky? Thanks for coming and watching, dude. Bucky's another early subscriber we met in RuneScape. All right. Bucky, give you an update. We have gotten 5KC so far. This will be the 5th one. Nearly died only once, so I guess we're doing okay. I should probably switch to magic, though. It's odd. I would say this is actually, because you're facing 6 different people, I would say this is actually a little bit harder than doing Royal Titans. Royal Titans seemed easier to me than doing this. Which makes no sense. Torg's hammers used to be the bee's knees back in the day because it would allow you to double hit. There's a ton of stuff that lets you do that now, but that was like the early version of the Maquahedals, which is the Blood Moon armor now, which is really awesome. All right, Aaron, which is going to be magic. Yeah, you're right. Absolutely way easier kills for sure. Like disgustingly easier kills. All right, let's go through here. Get into that bottom area. It is so weird. They really do want you to take the long way around. Let's go into here. What? There must have been somebody else that just tried to walk through that door. What? There we go. All right. Weird stuff happens sometimes, and it's just weird. That's what I've got here. Is there a difference between the strange lockpick and the strange old lockpick? Also, is there a quick way to make it so I can left click it? I tried it through the menu swapper, but only has drop and reset. Oh, shift click, use? We can do that? Cool. Yeah, here we go. It's weird that it makes you shift click it, but I'll take it. All right, and then Aram's going to be coming out in a second. How dare you steal from us? Easy, just like this. Watch this. Oh, I don't have any prayer points. I'm doing it again. I'm doing bad things. I also should be maging this guy. I need to stop opening this thing at the end. Oh, wait. I'm getting wrecked because I got the wrong prayer. It's all right. I'll use a crown one. All right. Turn the prayer off. Not that it matters. Let's loot up. More bolt racks. Let's go. I'm so excited. Can't you see my excitement? I can't wait till we get the first good drop. It's going to be awesome. All right. We'll get the pattern down. Ornate pool. I definitely need to get one of those into my house. Zach, I know we were talking, or I think Zach hopped off. Did he? Can I actually see who my viewers are? currently? I don't think I can. No. Okay. Zach, if you are still here, that's the teleport portal that I want to get in my house because it's freaking awesome. All right. All right, so these two guys are melee. Yes, Alex, they built this in Sims 3. This is actually, like, I'm not kidding, this was built in 2006. And I have the HD 117, which is like the skin pack basically that makes the whole game look better. But in general, this is the same thing that it was 20 years ago, and it's just as bad. Do you know what that plugin is? There's also one that tells me what doors I should be going into, but I did not look that up before starting. I also don't mind a Rune Lighty experience because I definitely whip through quests as if they're not there. Wait, I should be doing magic, I think. Yep. Just space bar through the whole thing. Got you. I'll search for it. Aram, die. You're almost there. Oh, closer. And there you are. It's definitely going to teach me to switch prayer better. Okay. Bang. This is the ranger. Okay, good. He's been the guy a few times. All right, let's go over here. These guys will both be melee, and I should be able to kind of tank them a little bit. I want to get to the point where I don't have to use a prayer pot. Let's pull mine out. There we go. Let me use the right gear. Imagine me trying to do full armor, like 4-way armor swaps when I'm messing up this bad. And then let me check the that other plugin as well. It's funny that the air spells are the things that damage them because they're ghosts. But also, then how can we hit them? They're just ghosts. That RuneScape logic. All right, and back to Carol, I think, in the center or at the bottom of the Y. There we go. Use that. Oh, hey, Bucky. Yeah. All right, I think what I'm going to do is go through this part without prayer and then hit a prayer pot right before I go into the final thing. Maybe not. Health notifications. Thanks, dude. Actually, get your chat a little faster in the game. It's kind of crazy. All right, shift click for that. You can't take prayer. I don't have, sucker. Oh, I do need to kill one of you. Come here. All right, and this number I think needs to be above 86%. So we'll keep doing that. You on this door. Specs 41 charges left. Nice. Okay, so prayer pot. That'll give me enough. I'm gonna have to pray range here. Open this. There we go. All right, that was the smoothest exit so far. Let's see, though. I think I might have to hit another prayer pot, which will suck. I'll probably just tank it. The food is much less expensive than the prayer pot, so try to use that. There we go. Looting? Still no big drops. I'm upset. I'm upset about it. I think we're like 6 KC into, so I have like no right to be upset. I think it's 1 in every 15. So I just want content, man. Yeah, 6 KC. All right. Arena, get out of here. Ignore. All right. That was a lot quicker, a lot smoother. We only have to do about 1,000 more. It's no big deal. All right, let's drop this. I need to like put something rough on my shift key because it's like behind my mouse or my microphone and I can't see it. I need to put something on there so I can feel which key it is. Because I have to go all the way from my F keys down to that. We'll figure it out. That is not what I want to do. Do not want to drop my spade. I'm not gonna lie. It scared the crap out of me to see that spell hit right as soon as I came in. That scared the crap out of me. All right, one more hit. We're out of here. Move straight to the other side. We got to get these kills going quick now that we understand it. Yeah, the Barrows Brothers one I have turned on, but I think I need to change some settings on that one, Bucky. And then, yeah, I should also look at my health notifications one. Should have probably done that before this run. Don't tell anyone. Back up. Go ahead and hit a pot while we're out here. This one is Aram. This is our magic guy. So we're going to melee him. He's our way in. So this guy we're going to melee down here as well. So it'll be magic, magic, melee, melee. So the 4 corners are magic, and then these 2 are melee. And then this is Carol, so we'll protect from range. What's up, Carol? You were to get smacked with Utmumpton's Fang, who was apparently an ancient Egyptian vampire in the game. I don't know if he's real in real life, but, you know, or like a real, you know what I'm trying to say. A real myth or whatever. All right, that's done. Let's get these last 2. These both will be melee, so we're going to switch back to mage. Get rid of the prey. Melee. Yeah, we understand it now. I think it's funny because from what I saw, like you spend more time in that final room killing the little stuff than you do over here. And I think that's true. I've seen a lot. Bucky, do you watch Ingus? I've been watching a lot of his content. Actually, like my first 2 or 3 episodes was heavily inspired by his content in terms of like how I formatted it. But he'll go through and do like green logging of every single boss, and he's very good. I'm over here just wasting prayer points, so I should probably kill this man. Um, but very fun to watch his. But he does a lot of the green logging. But I've seen a whole bunch of TOA stuff with him, and it is on another level. Zach, if you're still watching, it makes the Titans that I was doing literally look like I'm drawing with crayons. It's way more complicated. It's pretty awesome. All right, Aram is in the middle, which means we'll switch back to melee. Yeah, spelled just like that. Yep. All right, let's shift this. You know what? We'll kill you first. That's fine. Also, I'm trying to think of whether or not I want to use prayer here. Might as well just make it consistent. We'll see. And then turn that off. Go through here. Why is that not? Oh, because I'm hitting caps lock. That's cheesy, though. I don't like that. Hey, Senior Skellington. All right, look here, Bloodworm. You don't want this. I already killed you. Yeah, so I think the strat for this is to just tank these guys, because that's a total waste of a prayer pot. So spam dying makes it better. I think to get away from this guy, I'm just going to go through here. There we go. Kill the skeleton. And then who was our guy again? Aram. So we got to pray range on this one. Why is it literally taking me longer to kill the skeletons? All right. And we're going to go this, open. Did I literally hit the prayer pot and then that thing drained my prayer instantly? Don't make me get upset. Oh, and I see too why they were saying to just do it and then let it tank. So even if I take a ton of damage here, as long as I don't... Oh, he can hit kind of hard though. Yeah, I'm not taking that risk. What the? Aram, I need you to die, buddy. Yeah, I saw the invocations, and... Is this guy gonna die? Am I, like, using the wrong thing on Aram? What's going on here? Alright, more bolt racks. Loving that. Let's get out of here before we die to a mouse. Alright, the reason I'm kind of letting my health drop a little bit there is because as long as I don't die... Wait, is he not on anymore? Oh, darn it. Alright, let's find another one. Yeah, he's got all this stuff. Let's see how his house is set up. We're begging, but we're also going to be choosy, you know? Actually, so let's look. We got enough prayer potions for sure. Enough food. Let's drop this vial in this poor man's house. Are you sure you want to put that down? If you are expelled, you will not be able to recover it. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Put it down. Okay, I thought it was going to kick me out of the house for putting something on the ground. That would have been insane. Okay, let's look at that other thing. You said that was called health notifications, which I'd probably have to download. Health notifications. There we go. Installing health notifications. We'll go ahead and favorite that one. Not what I wanted to do there. And let's see what this does. Hit point threshold 1. Let's go a little higher than that. Let's go to like, I think they can hit me through prayer for like a lot, so we'll go to like 30. Prayer threshold, let's go to 10. Combo settings, no idea what that means. Oh, okay, so that's all right. Let's see if that helps out a little bit. And then let's go to the Barrows one and see if I'm missing something. Let's Google it. There's one that will show me the doors to go through. And that would just be really convenient. So let's go look at that. You know what, Bucky, I did look at that, but it takes so long to do that. I think I might mess with the combat achievements and stuff off stream, because I mean I'm gonna be here for a while, so I'm gonna do like thousands of kills. But it takes like so much time. I didn't want to do that before I started streaming. But the more I do it, the more I'm noticing that I might want to do that. So we will find it out. All right, I think that one's called Barrows Door Highlighter. Barrows Door Highlighter, there we go. All right, we're having the ultimate rune light experience. Highlight doors. Okay, we're just gonna do that and then see what it looks like. All right, we take a little bit of a break. We are on, I think, 8 KC now, is that right? 7, so we're about to go do our 8th one. And let's do it. Straight over there. This is our melee guy. So switch back to mage. Dig. Open. Prayer. Mage him back into the grave from whence he came. I did see that because I got some completion points for doing the Titans. And I think I got like 3 or 4. Look, I've been getting bothered by this drunken dwarf 2 decades, man. Get out of here, dwarf. All right. Yeah, I think off stream I'm gonna do that tomorrow, just because if I can get rid of this prayer drain mechanic, be awesome. Also, for anybody that does this after, you can get hit by Varrock through prayer, which is what his armor set actually does, if I'm not mistaken. Could be wrong there. If I am, sorry. All right. Okay, so that is the middle one. Good. I like it when it's the middle one because then it's easy to go back through. Let's get rid of that. All right, this guy is ranged. There we go. Let's go. I wish the potions weren't that expensive because it would be nice to pot up for this, but dwarf harassment is a crime. It's been a crime for years, and we haven't done anything to stop it. All right, this guy's melee. Oh, well, he's melee, so I should be maging. All right, we're slowly getting it down. Everyone's getting a little bit faster. And we've got, like I said, probably 1,000 kills to get this down, so It'll be all good. Zach, I'm going to give you all my mind runes because I don't need them. There will probably be 20,000 of them by the time I'm done. Keegan, you don't get any. I'm just kidding. I'm hoping Keegan's still in the chat so he can talk his nonsense. He deserves it. Come here, Torag. With your old-fashioned Maquaheedles. Oh, hey, there's that notification for the prayer. That is bright AF on the screen. Wow, it kind of forces you to take care of the problem, though, because that is... All right, so back to the center for Aram. Back to melee gear. Let's dig our way into the grave. And let's kill a skeleton. Hello, Senior Skelly. And then I am going to go ahead and protect for these. See how that goes. Alex, you would say that. Because first of all, you're tall AF. Alex, what are you, 6'4"? 7'4"? What is it? That is just a cheat code, isn't it? Oh, hey, Skelly. Come here. Oh, I actually wanted to kill you, but that's okay. Wait, why is that the first time I've ever seen that? I knew there were puzzles, but I've just never had to use them. Whoa. Aaron, what are you doing here, bud? It seems like I'm using about 2 prayer potions per trip. And to do this efficiently, I should be using like 2 sips. So I've got a lot of work to do on that. Aram, die already, man. I need to look up what his weaknesses are, because the Fang might not be the right weapon for this. It literally might be better to use the whip, even though its requirement is 12 levels lower. Okay, so we don't need to use that. Kill the skeleton. I guess my screen's just going to stay blue. It's all good, though. All right, it's going to be our first piece. I'm calling it right here. We're opening it. Can I? It is not. It is, in fact, not our first piece. That would have been a great clip, but it is not today. It's just not today. All right, Varenigan, thanks for letting me use your house. I'd like to get this blueness off my screen. Yay! All right. We're hopping into the next one. Current gear. Take a look at it. I've got full blood bark all the way. I didn't feel like doing full swaps, which actually, now that I see how important it is for killing those 2 with melee, I think... Actually, I'm glad you asked that question. I am going to go to the bank. So where's his glory mounted? Let's just go here. We're going to go to... Do you ever just forget what the code is for something? I'm going to go up here. This one's DKR. Okay. DKR. Why can't I do that? Oh, because I don't have the thing with me. I'm just messing up everything. I don't have my staff with me, so I can't do that one. All right, but I am going to do a full melee swap, is what I was trying to say there. So let's just go to Varrock. We'll go here. So yeah, I think I am going to go ahead and do a 4-way switch for melee to mage, which I still have my setup on here from doing... This is my setup for the Titans we were doing the other night. So let's get those back in there. That's just not what I wanted to click on. Okay. So what do we want to swap for this? It's going to do... We can do that and just keep the defender. What's that going to give us? Yeah, the malediction ward will be fine. Give me a little defense and mage. Because actually, for one of the kills, I'm using melee against mage, so the mage defense wouldn't help or wouldn't hurt in case prayer does go down. So I'll go ahead and do that. But this will be a 4-way swap. That'll be a lot better. So to answer your full question, full bloodbark, twin flame staff, herblore cape, and then to keep these from moving around when I do the swap, I just have the fletching cape, and that's just so it keeps the spot. If not, then it would reorder these every time and it would mess up the swap. So I'm sure you know that because you're more experienced, but that's for the other guys watching. I have the occult necklace, honorable blessing just to try to help out with the prayer a little bit, seer's ring, and the malediction ward. So nothing like walking around with 50 mil worth of crap on your body. I want to look up real quick and see the Barrows guys, what their weaknesses are, because I wonder what weapon I should be using. Barrows, let's look. All right. Aaron, what's your weaknesses? So crush is the biggest weakness for him. I don't think I have a good crush weapon for Aram. And then let's look at Carol is the ranger. So it does look like crush. So what's the best crush weapon for 80 attack? And hopefully it's not 30 mil. All right. I fear this, but I'm going to go look it up. It looks like the Inquisitor's Mace is the best thing. And I'm afraid of what the cost of that's going to be. Doesn't that just sound expensive? Inquisitor's Mace? Oh, I got the rest of my coal. Let's go. Let's put that in the bank before I accidentally take it with me on my run. That's for my smithing. Trying to get that to 99. I ran some levels earlier, so I got 4 levels of that. From where I am now to 99, I'll get about another 225 mil. So, Inquisitor's Mace. I will in fact not be purchasing that since it is more than twice my total value as a RuneScape player. So let's look at what the next thing is. I knew that I was going to be afraid to look at that. That's on another level right there. Okay, let's look at second best crush weapon. Ooh. Abyssal Bludgeon. Let's get that. Maybe I can't get the Abyssal Bludgeon. Elder Maul, we can try that. The Elder Maul would be ironic. 99 mil. We're not getting that. All right, let's look at crushed weapons. That's a long list. I think this is a question for Grok. What is the best crush weapon for under 10 mil? OSRS. Let's see what Grok says. If not, what are the crush stats on -28? So I'm literally like just wasting. That's why the Fang's not doing that well. And then those dudes have slash weakness. Actually, I wonder what the crush is on the Abyssal Dagger. Terrible as well. Okay, so slash isn't bad, but wow, slash is high. I mean, it makes sense slash would be higher on the whip than the Fang, but okay, so Abyssal Dagger is definitely not it. And we don't really have time for poison to kick in, so it's pointless there. Also, I wonder if the Dragon Defender would be a better fourth swap instead of the shield or instead of the cape. So while we got Grok looking up our answers for us, that gets us to 113. So it is better to do that. So we can keep the cape. So that's what we're going to do. We're actually going to switch that out. Throw the cape back in there. Grok, hurry up, man. Oh, the Granite Maul is on there. That's a really low level weapon. What's the crush? 81. Meh. It doesn't really get the tinglies going, does it? For that, I'll just use the whip. Who's doing a drop party in the Grand Exchange? You know what? Granite Maul is kind of inexpensive. We're gonna try it. This is all for the lulz, right? All right, it's already overpriced, but we're gonna do it anyway. We need to buy it right now. Ooh, I should have thought that through because that's gonna pull that off too. I don't like that. Decisions. You know what? We're putting this away and we're freaking trying it, boys. We're trying it. Okay, and then so I can't use the defender, so we're just gonna put the defender away. Put that here. That'll work as a swap. All right, let's get back to it. Why is there a cow on the Grand Exchange? What is happening? Who let the cows out? Oh, did they release that new? There's a new cow boss. Did they release the new cow boss? Zami Hasta or Dragon Mace? I don't know how long ago you put that in there because I did not have that up, but I can't use the Dragon Mace because I know I didn't finish whatever quest that is. And then how much is the Hasta? Zamaraki and Hasta. 0.6. We're just going to do it. And is that two-handed or no? Ooh. I don't know the skills to be doing that one. We'll look that up later. So I may or may not have just blown some money. Let's not worry about it. Let's put this back away. We got the money to blow. Still got 22 mil after wasting all that, so we'll be all right. Let's put all these bolt racks away. I have seen Gearscape, and I definitely, after doing this, I didn't know really what to expect from this, so I was like, screw it. I know I've got really good gear. I know I'm over leveled. I've got like 75 defense. So I was like, screw it. I'll just hop in. We'll see how absolutely terrible it is on this first day. And then, you know, here we are halfway through the stream, still trying to figure things out, but we're going to be all right. Yeah, so I will go to Gearscape, I think, tonight and figure out exactly what I should be doing, because what I'm currently doing is not it. All right, we'll keep these. We're going to keep getting these runes, so I'm just going to leave them in the inventory. Let's get these going. Drop one of these back in there. We'll do that. I don't like when my inventory is not even. It's the tism. Will I get canceled for saying that about myself? Or is it only if I say it about somebody else? All right, let's make sure we hit that. Teleport. And let's do it. All right, let's see how many we can get this time on just one thing. There we go. Right. Oh, on the first one? That's crazy. Well, then I'll go over here. Zach, you shush. You don't know nothing. I'm on the spectrum. It's just like a 0.001, you know? Good hits on the first one. I hate that the entity hider doesn't get rid of their enemy, so I'm just seeing stuff fly by. Alright, done with that one. Let's go here. This one's mage, so... Let's see. Oh, I forgot the way that this works. That spec will like auto hit. This is not looking good. This may have been just a... This may have been the worst purchase decision I've ever made. We've hit nothing but zeros so far. Oh, that's because, wait, my stats are getting effed. Look at that. I think I might literally do better by just maging this guy. Or I'll just splash. Okay. If I hit 3 splashes in a row, it's 75 magic and plus 10% damage on my mage. I was going to go a little bit crazy. Just a little bit. All right, we'll try the melee one more time, but I may be throwing this maul back in the bank. Because that was... Let's not be an idiot. Let's get this prayer going. Come to daddy. Do I have the bottom one? Which one do I have? Okay, we're hitting a lot better this time. We're going to have to look here because that health bar I don't think is actually accurate. It is now. Yeah, I'm not liking this maul. I think Judicator might have been right in just getting a good spec weapon. I don't have the money right now for the claws, but I can do a Dragon Dagger and then just mage him. Because this is offensive. Yeah, I'm just going to mage Carol. Because that was crazy. Crazy. All right, hit another one of these. Let's dig. These guys should be pretty quick. I guess I probably am going to spend a significant amount of time back at the Grand Exchange later, selling off all the weapons I bought and spent too much money on. Should teach me to, you know, go look at it before the stream instead of quick buying during, but we'll be all right. I got the money. I ain't worried about it. Good final hit. Love that. Let's get out of here. Who was our guy? Darok, which is top right, I think. Yeah, it's over here on the map. All right, especially since this is the first stream, do you guys see any problems with like camera, lighting, audio, anything like that? I want to make sure I'm got everything good now. Yeah, we'll go this way. That's a rat. We don't want that rat. Get your ratness out of here. Here we go. Kill one of these guys. Yeah, Bucky, thanks for that one. That screen turning blue, it's a little annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but that's the whole point. Keep me from messing up too bad. Let's go through here. We need to kill 2 skeletons. Excuse me? Totally missed on my swap there. Let's do this again. Ooh, big hit. Alright. Where's the skellies? Don't make me go through the door to kill the skellies, man. I just want to kill the skeleton. Thank you. And then I think I need to kill one more. Oh, I don't know why I just used that potion. I really didn't need to, so I might as well wear that out. I already killed the other guy. This is crazy how bad that maul is. I mean, it's a level 50 weapon, so like I really shouldn't be upset about it, but I thought I hit that 19, and I was like, I didn't even fire yet. All right. Come on. All right, I think this time I'm going to bring the fang and the whip, and then just kind of get a feel for both and see which one I like. All right, not great. But another 30K. All right, I like want to be upset because we haven't gotten a good thing yet, but I think that was like 9 KC, so literally just can't be mad. We'll go to this bank this time. Later, Bucky. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. The real goats. The OGs. All right. I do think I should keep the money in here. This can go in the bank. Prayer pot can go there. Money can go down here. You can go actually in the bank. And then what did we decide? Defender and whip. So let's put them all away. Do the defender. Inventory tag, white. All right. Good swaps. So that should kill them a lot faster. I hate that there's no spec for that. Wonder if the dagger would be better literally just for the spec. Let's see. Slash is just so much better on the whip. And the strength is better. Yeah, the dagger's just not worth it. The dagger's spec is that it hits twice every time. But I think even with that, I don't think it's enough to justify using it. So we're going to try this one, see if it works out any better. Also, I really do think I can get rid of probably 2 more pieces of food and bring more prayer pots. Try to do these runs a little longer. We haven't done any real full runs. Because I keep stopping to do other things, but it's worth it. All right. Back to the house. And then back to Barrows. We got a little over an hour and a half left. We've only gotten a few KC, so let's see if we can get those numbers bumped up. Because look, if I got to do 1,000 kills and I'm only getting like 4 kills an hour with my stats, that's kind of depressing. So we got to find a good rhythm here. I do want to get at least just one good drop today. If I go this dry on the first episode, that's going to be wild. All right. And this is our melee guy. There we go. Pew, pew. I wonder how you get discovered on like streams on YouTube. Because I've only gotten a few people from the outside. I'm gonna have to look into that. I kind of just rushed into the stream because I really just wanted to do it. I really didn't care whether or not a ton of people showed up. Sometimes you just got to pull the band-aid off and run it. Ooh. Messing up. All right, that one's done. Here's our major. So we're gonna try out this melee gear. See how good this is. Oh, looks like we're gonna be trying that at the end of the round. All right, let's see. The whip doesn't get an increased attack. I feel like every time I hit the spec on the whip, I just get nothing at all out of it. It's kind of wild. Yeah, the whip is the way to go. That maul was absolutely horrific. Just not great. All right, the whip hits really fast. This is going to be a lot better than the weapons I was using before. A lot better. Boom. Done. Easy. Let's do our swap for melee, or for mage. Go back down there. How dare you disturb my rest? Just like this. The 43 to the melon. Wow, that was quick. See, that's how this should look. Now let's run over and get that other one super quick. All right, this might be our fastest kill yet. Need to put a timer on this thing. See what we're looking at. Get off my prayer points. Wait, we already did those. I did all of them. Okay, so Aram is the only one I got to do. Dead center. And do that. I am fearless. Hath no fear. Ooh! 21 max hit. All right, look, the whip is just where it's at. I don't know why I didn't just bring the whip from the beginning. I want to practice prayer flicking on here too. But I need to get the icon thing for it. Get off my screen. You don't know anything about my prayer? You've never prayed in your life? All right. Everything extra we needed to kill was on that same hallway. So that's clutch. Sure, we're going to click this one. And then let's go through here. We're facing Aram, I think. Yeah, so we're going to do Protect the Mage. What the F? I don't think I had my prayer up quick enough, so I think I just got schwacked by that, but it's all good. Yeah, that spec never hits well. Ever. Alright, I think as long as we don't get drained, I shouldn't have to use another prayer pot. We did immediately get drained after I said that. Alright, so now we should be good. Aram, will you die, man? I think for Aram, my magic is just so much more powerful. Because I don't really have a great melee weapon for this. I think I might... Let's try it. Watch him get killed in one shot. No, I'm probably going to splash because I'm stubborn. Yeah, there we go. Barrows Novice Part 1. Let's get out of here first before we take damage and die for no reason. And then let's see what that collection log was. Or that was a, not a collection log, but a combat task. I don't understand where to look up the combat task. Wouldn't you think Monster, Barrows? Okay, and then we want to look at the ones that we got completed. All right, Novice, 10 kills. Nice, so that's our 10 KC. Nothing out of the first 10, but that's to be expected. I think it's one of every 15 or 16 will actually get something. And then killed any Barrows brother using only magical. That was implied from the beginning. Let's be honest. All right, much faster run. Let's get right into it. We'll drop this. Barrows. Let's do another run. All right, we're getting a good rhythm. I was warned that Barrows was a bit slow in terms of actually getting things out of it and stuff, so can't be too upset. Plus, if I get any amount of reasonable duplicates, I'll make probably 25 or 30 mil in doing this, so it'll be good. Probably get a few magic levels as well. That'll be nice. We're at what, 76 right now? All right. So he'll be our final one. Let's go here. We're definitely going to do melee gear for this one. And this is our mage. Hello, Aaron the Blighted. Oh, that's why. Yeah, we will use that. That will be higher damage. Had it on defense mode. That's probably why it wasn't hitting as well earlier. Every single run, going to get one extra thing done correctly. Soon we'll be running 30-second runs. All right, who do I still have with me? Are these the two Steves? I think Zach had to bounce for church stuff. I need to look up Aram's armor. I feel like he must have like higher defense the lower his HP is, because this man never wants to take the final hit. There we go. Jesus. All right, back to this guy. All right, Carol, where are you at? Dying. That's where you're at. Just kidding. We're going to hit double zeros, triple zeros. I thought we were going to hit a fourth one. I was actually going to start getting angry. Start freaking out on camera. Yeah. It's funny how different all the bosses are. Actually, I think I did decide that I'm just going to mage Carol. It's funny how yeah. I'm going to 3-shot this guy. It is funny how different the bosses are. Like in Royal Titans, my melee was really great, but then my mage or my range was a little bit too low. And now since I'm not using range, my mage is crazy because they have a melee, or they have a mage. Basically, my mage does a lot more damage. They have a 40, that's what I'm trying to say. They have a 40% weakness to magic. Which is why I just keep hitting massive on them. But then the melee, I'm not getting that boost, even though my stats are a lot higher. So, weird how it works. I think it's mostly because I just don't have the proper weapons. But we'll get the gear sorted out for the second run tomorrow. Probably have a lot less downtime as well between the kills. So, It'll be a lot faster. The mage is so much faster. I'm also going to look it up because I think that it is true that if I'm going for the green log and not necessarily for the loot, I don't need to, like, as soon as I find the one that goes into the crypt, I don't need to do the rest of them. So let's see. We will learn that all tonight while we're off stream. Hey, Mr. Skeleton. What are you? Of course. Come here. Oh, that's also why, too. My stats are being drained, I think, by Aram because of the way that armor works. So I might want to bring... I feel like a restore potion is probably just complete overkill. Oh, hey, Aram. Or who is that, Varric? Let's go back in there and kill him. There we go. So he does have a chance of... I know he typically spawns at the chest in the middle, but he does have a chance to spawn anytime you open a door. And that's actually one of the strats, is just spamming. Oh, I should have stayed in there. There we go. Oh no, I gotta kill a freaking rat first. That's the hardest part, is killing the skeletons, is killing the other stuff before it gets in the way. Alright. The good thing is... Why is that not working? There we go. And then we can also get rid of that. Nothing yet. Eventually we'll get one. I'm gonna go crazy when it happens. I did not want to do build mode. I'm gonna reset this to left click to friend's house so that I can go back to his house faster. All right, let's get this blue off our screen. Huzzah! I can't wait to get one of those portals in my house. It's gonna be sick. Part of the way there, I have 70, which is like I can put a lot more teleports in my house than I've actually done so far. Just haven't actually done it. At this rate, I'm definitely going to go up some magic levels as well, which will be nice. Also, I just realized there's been glare on my screen since the beginning, and that's something I can fix. If I lower the brightness on my screens, I don't have as bad of a problem. But then if I lower it, I can't see during the day. Also, Steve, if you're still there, your monitor, so I still have your curved one, that thing, the brightness goes down so slow. Okay. Also, Steve, if you remember the quality on my monitor for some reason was never quite as good as yours. And we could never figure out why. Well, obviously, before doing streaming, I wanted to perfect everything. And I looked it up. It was literally just a setting on the monitor. We could have fixed it a long time ago. My stuff could have been looking way better. All right, switching to melee for this one. Let's see if we can kill him a little faster this time. 19, way better hit. I want to look this time to see if he's the guy lowering my stats. I'm almost positive he does lower the stats. Maybe not. Yeah, he does. It just went down. All right. That wasn't a bad kill, though. That was pretty quick. Good RNG on the hits that time. I know we're going to need that. We're just going to use Mage for Carol because it feels like it's faster. Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely way less glare on the screen this time. Looking great. Easy kills on Carol. Let's get these last two. I don't think we've found our portal this time yet, have we? What's crazy is like Guthun is the best armor out of all of these. It hits higher the lower your hit points are, but it's like the easiest one to kill. It's just not how the armor is when the player uses it. It's kind of crazy. Okay, so that's our final one. Do I have the rest of them? It is. Oh, I need to just go right back down there. That is the first time that the last one was the entry. Let's go ahead and kill you while we're here. That is by far the fastest kill we've had on the skeletons. Wonder if it's worth it to go through here. So you can see there's like a green path all the way around. I wonder if it's worth it. No, no matter what, I have to go through the red one. Easy claps on the unsuspecting bug. He was targeting the guy outside. Okay. Let's get a little prayer back in there. Let's use you to go through here. Use you to go through here. And then I don't remember who I was going against, so let's find out. Melee. Torag's going to be quick to kill. I probably didn't even need to use that potion. Easy. Let's get our loot. It's so bad. That was the worst one yet. It was 14K. I probably shouldn't have done Royal Titans first because, like, I mean, that's like 100K per drop. And then the big drop is 4 mil basically because it's half of the 8 mil. So it probably wasn't a good thing to start with that, but I'll be all right. Definitely changed my perception of what a good drop is. I also think I'm going to bring this up here. There we go. Keep an eye on my runes. Looking good. This rune pouch, by the way, you can buy the note for it in the Grand Exchange. It's 6 mil, or you can get it through Slayer. I don't have enough Slayer points yet and didn't want to do all that before I did Barrows. So I just bought it, and well worth it. It's worth every penny, even if you buy it. It's insane. If you have the Twin Flame Staff, I would recommend doing what I do, which is doing Dust Runes, Law Runes, and whatever rune you're using to cast your spells. Because the Twin Flame Staff will work as both fire and water, and then the Dust Runes work as air and earth. And so you can do every teleport and every spell by having just the staff and that one inventory slot for the runes. And so far, most efficient way I've seen of having all your stuff in your inventory, using the least amount of spots. Gives me more spots for prayer potions and all that. It's very nice. All right. Aram, die this time. Die quickly. No, you'll lower my stats, you buffoon. Mandy lowers it by 5? That is insane. Still hitting 20s. Come on, last hit. No. Die. Once, I swear he never wants to die at the end. His defense has to go up. That's crazy. All right. Did we do Carol yet? We did not. Switch back to magic for him. So magic for 5 of them. Melee for 1. I almost feel like in a way it's not even really worth doing the swap for that one guy. Like I don't use as much in terms of runes, but for convenience, just mage him. All right, it's either Guthan or Torag. I think it's going to be Guthan. He's going to be our guy. Calling it? I was wrong. He's not our guy. Is this some Harry Potter splitting the soul 7 ways kind of nonsense? How are there multiple Guthan in here? Riddle me that, Jagex. All right, last one. Going straight for the loot. All right. I guess we're using our... Actually, let's kill this guy first. Get our points. Woo! Big hits. Small, very small hits. Small hits. There's a dude standing there hitting that guy. I guess I'll kill you first if I must. Yeah, I do think staying mage for this whole thing literally just might be the way to go. Ooh, he got me before I got my prayer up. So I am noticing that there's a tick difference between... So basically when he reels his arm back, if I don't have my prayer up by that point, he's just going to hit. Easy hits. All right. Let's get our loot. Still nothing. Ugh! We have all our loot slots. We do. Get out of here, skeleton. I'll take my free XP before I go. Thank you. All right. I think we got probably 3 more kills in before we have to bank. I think I'm going to do Aram's first with melee, and then just literally go in a circle from this guy and go around. No, because I need to do the other guys first. Still, I think Aram is going to be first. Come here. Actually, I should do him last. Because he lowers... Oh, never mind. You know, I should do him first. It doesn't matter. He's the one that lowers my melee stats, but he's the only one I have to use the melee on, so... And then I'll just stay mage for the rest of it. Yeah, I'm convinced that his defense goes up as his HP goes down. Also, how does a crush weapon work against a ghost? Jagex, I've got questions. I know you have answers. Hitting the 10-4. Like irks me because it's inefficient because I hit the 23, but then didn't hit before that. Big hits. And we're out of here. Nope. Okay, so that's going to be our last one. Did I not do Carol yet? No, I didn't. And I should have done him before I did that one, so. Whoopsie. All right, I'll definitely figure out a good crush weapon. If I can find a crush weapon with a spec, I think that's going to be the ticket. Kills are also getting quicker every time, which is nice. Always hit my biggest hits on Guthan. All right, let's go back to Toreg. He's our ticket to the center. Hey, buddy. You want to die? It's so funny that everything except for the fastest way there is not blocked. Oh, who are you? Oh, you're Toreg. I should... I keep forgetting they can hit me going in there. I need to open the door and then have the door or the prayer pots up. All right. Go through here. Need to kill one of the... No, I don't want to use my lockpick on that man. Use it on the door. All right, this Bloodborne should give me enough to get through that final door and get the loot. Yes, let's go. All right, first piece right here. No. I think that was like first one that was actually on. Like on pace. Yeah, that would have been the earliest that I should have gotten one. So I should get one in the next 2. Should be good. We got another hour left. We're doing so that was 14. We got an hour left. Let's see where we're at the end of the episode. The end of the stream. I'm used to doing episodes. Barrows. Wow, I only used part of a potion on that one. We could probably get quite a few runs out of this one if I stay that efficient. So yeah, starting with this one in the middle with melee. I think was good. And then I'll do the other ones a bit more efficiently. It's also good too, because then if I need to use melee at the end, I've got my spec back. Doesn't matter though, because I'm hitting zeros with it. Got to get that crush weapon. What was whirling around me? Is that the thing that lowers my stats? Makes me hate Aram the Blighted? Aram, die already, man. I'm going to kill you and take your staff. It's going to happen. All right. Back up to the top. Mage gear back on. Shovel into the ground. Ready with the melee. Oh, that's our way in. That's an early one. I do think eventually, because it doesn't affect the rate at which I get the drops for the armor, and since that's what I'm here for, I think I might just start beelining it for the end. It'll be more efficient. I'll use less prayer pots. I won't get as much loot, but I'm here for the pieces. All right, that's that one. Let's go get... I think it's Carol. Yeah, let's kill Carol next. He's the one that can hit pretty heavily through prayers and stuff, so get rid of him next. Decent hits. I think this would be taking just much, much longer without the Twin Flame Staff, too. This thing's exceptionally powerful. All right, over here. Once more into the fray. I do think with the way that I'm getting it figured out, I think I could probably end up doing runs that are like about an hour and a half long, which is good because then I'll just run... I'll do an entire run and then do an herb run and a birdhouse run just to keep those levels going up because I've gotten those levels up like crazy lately. Hunter's up at 70 and farming is at 62. I've been going off and on from tree runs, herb runs to get the... Let's go. Okay, back to Derek. Herb runs to make the money, tree runs to get the XP, and then obviously with the other one, with the birdhouse runs, that's just the best thing ever. Let's go that way and kill these 2 skeletons. So we'll use this. By the way, let's see what's in there. 31 charges left. Let's go. Hey guys, you want to die? I think you do. There are so many skeletons in here. I've never seen... There's 4 in here. I thought there were 5. All right. Who wants it next? Oh, he didn't. He didn't want it. He got it, but he didn't want it. All right. Now that I've got my head about me, probably easier just to... Yeah, there we go. No, stop moving. So usually if you stand on the other side of the thing, this thing can't hit you anymore, and then eventually this will hit me. All right. We're just going to go through here. Kill this one. I don't want to kill another skeleton. I'm just trying to kill the little blood worm, man. All right. Now can I kill him? All right. Use that. You're going to go through here. Ooh, big hits. Ooh. The 3-tap? Oh, that's loot for sure. Yes! Let's go! It's like the most expensive one. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. It's only 200K, but that's huge. That is huge. First one. And it's right on the numbers, too. It's right on pace or whatever the heck it's called. But that's exactly when I should have gotten it. That is awesome. What is my KC right now? Let's get this off my screen. Let's actually get it off the screen before I open another menu. There we go. Let's see what our KC is. Kill count 15. Wait, is that showing it up? Boss list. Barrows. Collection log. Yeah, 15. So right on the money. We got our first one with the Guthan's plate body. I'm glad we got at least one tonight. I'd have been real upset if we didn't. But we're just gonna hold on to that because if we die, we'll get it back, and I doubt we'll die. So let's see. That is awesome. First one. Loving that. Quick 200K. Makes those little 30K bumps worth it. Because, man, those hurt. Actually, I did say I was going to do this. We'll go here. Melee first. Or mage first. With the melee. I do think... yeah. I think Judicator might have been onto something. A spec weapon here. This whip is okay, but... yeah, I'm going to have to do a little research, because this is tough. Tough to watch. That's awesome. First piece of Guthans. I bet you the last piece of Guthans will be the last piece we get, and I'll have to wait for like 1,000 kills to get the final one. I'm just convinced that I will kill Aram faster with Mage. I'm gonna try it on the next run. If I kill him in a few hits or less, I'm just gonna spend the money and do it. This is crazy. I've lost the entirety of my prayer killing this one guy. I've hit like 15 zeros. Make that 100. All right, but look, now he's out of the way. Can pot up. Let's go over here. Dig into the grave. Let's kill him. I should have switched to magic gear before coming down here, as to not waste my first hit. Doesn't matter. We're hitting huge. Gotham's plate body. That is awesome. 17-year-old me would have freaked out. I'd have been crying. That was probably a mill back in the day. I might have made a mistake pulling the prayer off, but then of course I hit a 1. All right. Looks like I've got some work to do before I get on stream tomorrow. Because I definitely want to get rid of this prayer drain nonsense. That'll make this a lot easier. Actually, if I can get rid of that, I probably can do like 20 or 30 kills per hour because I won't have to drink the pots. I won't have to bank for pots. I won't have to do any of that. So we're probably going to work on that tomorrow. All right. Aram is down. We'll go to Toreg. Actually, we'll go to Carol. I'm going to try it next round. I'm going to do mage for all 6. And I bet you I kill Aram faster with mage. Because Carol's definitely faster with mage with the weapons I currently have. Yep, okay. That's our final one. Had to be one of the two. It seems like out of Guthan and Toreg, it's almost always Toreg. Guthan, I just stole your plate body off of your ghostly body, and now I'm here to kill you again. Stole it right out of your crypt. Killing quick. All right, back over to Toreg. Let's get into that final room. Get our last few kills and get a whole bunch more loot. What do you guys think about the back-to-back? Think we get a back-to-back? I think we get a back-to-back. Let's go this way. We won't have to use our... If I could hold my shift button instead of all the other ones. Yeah, that didn't work. I swear the spec always hits a 0. It's insane, actually. Okay. Nearly there. We won't have to use the lockpick for these last two, so I won't be using the door like an idiot. All right, last two. Puzzle. How's a door going to open and then not let me through? That's upsetting. Oh, Toreg's trying to make me feel bad about myself. No, I'm making Toreg feel bad about himself. I think because we made Toreg feel bad about himself, I think we should pull the Toreg's hammers out of the box right now. No, not the back-to-back, not the Toreg hammers out of the box. What we're actually getting is a whole lot of absolutely nothing. But we got a Guthan's plate body. All right. Getting a whole lot more. I think we're closer. I'm using about 3 doses per round now instead of like the 6 to 8 I was doing before. But it's a lot closer to the 2 that I should be using. So almost there on efficiency, which is really what I was hoping for on this round. Easy kills. Melee to the middle. Actually, no. We decided we're going to try mage this time. We're doing it. Not looking good so far. But we hit about 150 zeros every other time with the whip, so... I think the difference is going to be that when we hit with magic... Yeah, see, I hit 36 instead of hitting 12. Yeah, way better. All right, we're definitely using magic for all of them now. That's great, because that means we can bank the gear and just get a whole lot more prayer potions, and this will be even more efficient. I'm also going to make the rest of those 100 prayer potions. I'm also going to turn my prayer on in time instead of getting hit in the face. Ver, can I have a piece of your armor next? I mean, I'll take like any piece, actually. Because I am begging, not choosing. Begging, begging you. Give me some armor. I feel like they should have given these guys better names, like superhero names. It should have been like Torag the Tainted. Would have been way better. Jagex, hire me. Ooh. But don't hire me as a playtester. I'll only show you what not to do. Let's turn this off. Easy. Let's go. What do we have? One more to go? Yep. So Torag is going to be our way in, I guess. It's him a lot. It's been him several times tonight. I forgot this is one of the ones where you can safe spot him behind the ladder, which is very nice. Come here. You're bloodworm. I'll safe spot you as well. Actually, I might switch for Aram to using range because he's obviously within the mage. He'll have a big mage defense, or his range defense will be really low. What's going on here? Let my people go. I think somebody else I couldn't see was opening the door in front of me. Wow. Easy hits. All right, let's open this. And then I think Torag is about to hit us through our stuff because we didn't get a prayer up quick enough. Oh, and we definitely didn't. All right, so definitely a lot of timing things that I need to work on. Being prepped for certain things before they happen. Nothing big that time. But we're out of here. Let's get a quick reset this time. Rejuvenation pool. Straight to the portal. Drop the vial. Barrows. Wasting no time. Let's get right into it. It's going to be fun to look back through the footage of this and see what my fastest set of kills was and what was actually most efficient. Yeah, way better to use mage. I'm taking half this guy's health, so even if I splash 5 times. Helps have an OP staff and a way over leveled magic level. Nope. All right, that's our final one. Let's do Carol next. Pew, pew. That was a terrible hit. We usually hit really high on him. Man, like 4 terrible hits. Never mind, we're back. We're hitting 30s. 37. I remember when I used to literally kill. I would have killed to hit a 10. And now I'm just hitting 30s like it's nobody's business. Hello, Guthin. Can I have another piece of your armor, please? I will continuously rob your grave until I have all 4 of the pieces. Big hits. We're cooking now. This is crazy. All right. Varric's going to be our final one. I'm going to look too. There are some other mage weapons I could use that would be even faster. And if I can afford them, then why not? All right, nothing in here. Let's go that way and hit our 2 skeletons. Mouse, get out of here. Why are you? You're a crypt rat? No, you're just a rat. All right, now we can kill our skeletons. And then I gotta go kill one more. Oh. I wish this was just multi-combat. I literally would just take the hits from all these guys if I didn't have to just fight one at a time for no reason. I don't know what prayer you think you're taking, Mysterious Force. But it's not mine. Alright, 2 skeletons gone. Let's just open this door. Is there a... Can I open the door, please? Thank you. I don't want to kill you, though. I want to kill the other thing that I need to kill. Can we do that? Goblamit. No, I want you to die. You need to die. Yes! Hit me back. I'll freak out. I'll actually freak out. Go over there. Hit him. Hit him. Not Aram the Blighted. Thank goodness. Alright. Who do we got coming out of this one? Barrack. I should probably get my prayer up before his flail hits me. I need to peek over here and see who it is that's going to hit me first. Because I always end up like hesitating on my prayer and usually get hit. They can hit pretty high through prayer, so it'd be silly not to do it. More bolt racks. I'm not upset about that. Those are terrible and aren't worth a lot of money, but it is money nonetheless. Yeah, 30K. All right. So I think we've gotten 3, only 3 or 4. I'm going to check the kill count real quick. In the last half hour, we've gotten only a few. I want to do a reasonable number. Yeah, we've done 4.5 hours. That's like 8 an hour. It's going to take a while. Ooh. Unless we wreck them. Just kidding, we hit a 2 and then a 0. Let's go. Easy money. Put me in the crypt. I want to kill another. Can I hit them over the top of the crypt? Because then I feel like there's certain ones that I literally could just hide behind the thing and not have to, like, kill Aram and then kill Carol. And then just safe spot the other ones. Let's find out. Because if so, forget prayer. Aaron's got the most defensible armor I've ever seen on any character in any video game ever. Okay, that's our final. Let's go here. We'll go ahead and go to Carol. I want to test this safe spot theory I've got. Come on, Carol, die quick. I've got theories to test. Max hit, double max hit. That's awesome. All right, that's there. So to our Varric, we have to go back through later. All right, let's see. No, so you can't do that. I could snare him. This is not worth all the effort. Could I safe spot him around the corner, though? Ooh. No. Okay. Worth a try. I guess there's a reason that wasn't in any of the guides, huh? If you could just safe spot him. I had to try, though. What kind of RuneScape player would I be if I didn't try? Pretty good. We're probably getting about 25 KC tonight, which is wildly inefficient and terrible, but we'll see what we can get the next time around. I'm also going to look tonight at like min-maxing the armor and stuff like that and see if we can get some better swaps and kill these guys even faster. I guess we're using this. Actually, let's kill this bloodworm. Dude, get away from me. I don't even like you like that, man. All right. Let's get through this door. I do need to kill a skeleton. Oh no, but I need to kill a freaking crypt rat first. These rats are gonna actually make me upset. I will say it's pretty. I'm using a lot less runes than I thought. Like I've used less than 1,000 blood runes since I've been here because that number hasn't changed, which is surprising. It's about to go under 10,000 now. Okay, and go through here. We already killed our bloodworm. Don't need to kill another. See if we can get this guy. Can we get this guy? This guy? Yay! All right, through here, we'll kill Varrock, which will be protect from melee. Oh, I opened it on accident. Okay, so I can't do that. I accidentally opened it again, which means I did not get my actual loot that I should have gotten, which is wildly unfortunate because my total percentage wasn't up. Lessons that we're learning. Doing this on World 330 has saved me so much money. Because if not, I would have to eat food for all of those times that I took hits. I'd have to go pray at an altar or use prayer pots. Either one not being that efficient. You know what? I'm going to try one going straight through the tunnel. And then we're not even going to... Oh, I don't want to do that. We're not even going to get the... Oh, hey, bud. So if I kill this guy, go straight in there, there's not going to be a ton of potential, so I won't get a ton in terms of runes, but there's a chance for me to just get one of the armor drops, which is all we really care about. So let's see if it's worth it to speedrun that part. Unlocking the door, come on. Easy drop, first time rushing through, let's go. 2, 3, no! 400 coins. Not worth it, don't do it. Don't do it, it's so bad. It's so bad. I also double clicked it so I didn't even kill the last guy. And then, that was just terrible. That was the worst run I've had so far. All right, that whole run was a wash. Counts as a KC though, you know, to pad our stats so we can complain later because our drop rate's terrible. Oh, that was a bad one. Lesson learned. I probably will end up doing that later, but I need to stop spam clicking the Wait, what is this? It's showing it as red? Like it's already done? All right, let's see if I sold myself out. I think I might have. No, I didn't. Okay. That'll probably reset it. It's probably because I didn't finish it last time that it didn't reset. Yeah, it's reset. Because my potential would be higher right now because I killed the other two. All right, we're out of here. On to the next one. Getting much faster kills this time. Definitely a loot potential too, like a 30k difference if you have no potential at all versus that 88%. So as much as I want to rush through, which I probably will do later, probably not worth it at this point. Just go ahead and get the money, especially since I'm giving away all the armor sets. Got to get a little bit of money here. $28. 2. 47. Yo, Mysterious Force, get up off my prayer points, man. I couldn't imagine if I had a lower prayer. It'd be kind of crazy. Ooh, 44. 2. They always follow me up. It'll be a good hit, and then I'll either hit a 2 or I'll splash. Where's the back-to-backers? All right, getting down to our last few prayer pots here. Let's go to Torag, see if he's the one. I am the one, though. All right, he is the one. He's always the one. What's that show? It's like there can only be one, and he had the it's Highlander. There can only be like one guy wielding the sword. Can I swap object, activate? Okay. I wanted to see if I could mark these prayers to make them easier to snag on the screen, but meh. All right, back to Torag, and then let's get to that final room. Okay. Guess we'll go through this room. There we go. Did it get me back? I'll freak out. I'll start freaking out right now. Yes, thank you. Shoot the darn skeleton. Alright, if we go quick, we can get this skeleton, the next bloodworm, get into that final room, and not waste any time. This is definitely the hardest part. Killing these guys. This bloodworm attacked me, but he's at an angle, so he can't get me past this guy. That is hilarious. Alright. We got Torag is going to be our last one. So let's get ready with a pot. And some there. We're not going to double click it. Got to get our full potential. Ooh. We can tank it if we don't get this. All right, let's do it. No, give me another piece, man. Sad. Oh, that guy must have gotten offline. Let's find another one. Let's go to Mac's house. Doot, 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 doot. Oh, his portals are going to be different now. What is that? I guess it's just rocky. I'm going to have to look that up. Don't know what that is. This guy's just got a bunch of rocks sitting in the middle of his house. No way he did that on accident. All right, 15 minutes left. Let's see how many more kills we can get. For the two of you that have stayed the whole time, love you guys. You're awesome. I don't know who it is. I'm assuming it's probably Steve, and I don't see who this other person is. Like, I see it, but it won't let me. Oh, is it Zach? Zach, have you been here the whole time? I thought you left. Can I hit him, please? Hit him. Hit him in the face. Let's go. Let's get out of here before the prayer demon strikes. I think this, yeah, the prayer drain. It's about to happen right now. No, get away from me. I don't like you. Let's go do Carol next. Don't need to. Carol's our final, which is great. Is that the first time the whole night who Carol? I think that might have been the second time that Carol was the final one. He's not getting a lot of love tonight. All right, let's smack Guthin around a little bit. Oh, Guthin. Let me take a third of your health immediately. It's like you're supposed to take all of his health. Will you get off my prayer points, man? All right. Going through to the final area again. Oh, Mr. Skeleton. What is that noise? How many notifications did I get? Wait, are my trees done or something? I think all of my things just finished. That was all the notifications at one time. I don't know if you guys heard that on stream, but about 8 Windows notifications all came up back to back. Ha! Whose prayer are you taking, buddy? I'm sitting at 0, and it's all your fault. It's gonna make me freak out. I just want to kill one skeleton. There we go. Ooh! Ooh! Alright, we killed the skelly. Let's go. Let's get through this last door. And then I do need to inspect this. 20 charges left. Oh, 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 oh. It's magic. Oh, Carol. About to hit me through my armor because I didn't put my prayer up. Bye, Carol. Alright, I really thought I was going to be able to shit talk Carol a little more than that. Another piece? Oh, let's go, Varric's Flail. We got 2 on the first night. Loving that. 129k. Let's get out of here before we die with all our stuff on us. All right. That's 3 slots filled tonight. Loving that. All right. We're going to get 1 more in. And then we're going to go bank and see what our total is for the night, how much we profited. I haven't looked at the loot tracker the entire night. Let's see what we got. Funny how this worked out. The prayer pot's definitely a lot better now that I'm not wasting. Ooh, I'm about to be wasting HP though. Never mind. Darrock is really just a dork. If you take the letters out the right way. Man, yeah, he's a dork. We wasted him. All right, we got Aram the asshole who doesn't let us kill him. I do have really good range gear, and I have the dragon bow or the dragon crossbow, so I do think I'm going to try ranged. We'll do that tomorrow at the beginning of the stream. I'll come ready. I'll do some research, and we will see what's the best. Can I hit the man with my high-powered magic attacks, please? Thank you. No, get off my prayer points. Hey, buddy. Is that your flail that I have in my inventory? It is. Unfortunately, having his flail in my inventory does not make me any better at killing him. All right. Carol's going to be fine. Was that back to back with Carol being the one? It does make sense that Guthan would be the fastest one to die too, because he's at such high attack. Or his armor has like the highest damage output probability. Okay. Let's go kill Torag. We are going to need a prayer pot. Do not want that vial. Good thing they had an arrow, because those two guys popped up at precisely the same time. Having entity hide around does not necessarily help. Alright, easy. Alright, Carol, here we come. Kill you, 2 skeletons, and a worm. We'll go this way. Oh, how many skeletons? Skeletons? Alright, don't be that kind of guy. I mean, you're gonna die anyway. You might as well just let me kill him first. Who's next? Let's go this way. Can I have one bloodworm to kill? I can do. Let's go over here. Get away from me, you smell weird. Let's go. All right, so I think the trick might be literally just running into the corners. All right. And I don't remember who our final boss was again. It's Carol, who can hit me for quite a bit, clearly. I think we get him before the prayer goes out. Let's go. All right, any good loot on the final one? Clue scroll, that's nice. Probably not going to do it. All right, what kind of clue scroll is that? An elite clue scroll? Yeah, I'll probably be doing that. Unfortunately, though, I don't think that I'll be having the ability to finish it. Elite clue scrolls require some pretty high level stuff. So, all right, let's go back to Varric real quick. We're going to end the streams here soon in about 5 minutes. So let's go look at our loot. And let's see, is there a Grand Exchange one just right here? No, but where is his tree? Right, there we go. No. What do you want, dunce? Yeah, here. Yeah, we want to take the spirit tree to the Grand Exchange. There we go. All right. Go in here. Let's drop our whole inventory in here. All right, so 300K, 350K, easy off the first one. We probably got closer to about 500, 600K because we used a ton of, or we got a ton of the runes and stuff like that. But then I probably used about 200K worth of runes, so probably a wash there. I want to set this up for tomorrow's stream and see what is better. Don't need the defense ones. I'm probably only going to take 2. I'll set this up off stream because I'm going to finish up all these potions. But anyway, thank you guys for sticking around. Those of you that did the entire time, I appreciate it. I know it was 2 of the closest homies, so that means a lot. Thank you guys. We did get a total of 13 views, which is more than I thought I was going to get on the first one. But yeah, not bad. 3 of the total 25 items that you can get. One of them's kind of a gimme though, so we'll say 2 out of 24. So I guess I'll see you guys for 12 more days in a row to do this, but hopefully our drop rate's a little bit better than that. Let's see what the final KC was. We got, I think that is literally 23. Yeah, 23 kills for the night. Honestly, we did most of those in the last hour, so I feel like we could probably easily do 30 to 35 or more. I bet you we can probably have a night of 40. Really close to another magic level, so that will continue to increase it. And then I'm gonna look at what some more efficient ways are of killing these guys. Hopefully we can do. I might. I have a pretty good crossbow, the dragon crossbow. So I'm hoping that maybe killing Aram with range, that's the obvious thing to kill him with. So I'll do some research and find out what the best thing is. But hopefully tomorrow we'll shoot for 40 kills in one stream. I'll have all the potions and everything ready. But I'm gonna go ahead and kill the stream and go do some birdhouse runs and all that other stuff. So thank you again for watching. Appreciate it. And again, this has been Elder's Legacy. Take care.